what I do for you guys, I've just lost 80 elo, right? Playing against players who are worse than me. To try and implement this. Playing against, losing against players who are worse than me. Trying to implement this into my gameplay. This tip of attacking less, right? If you're wondering what I'm talking about, the title of the video is probably about a tip that pros use. And I was combing through pro gameplay and sets on Rohar's YouTube, and then my gameplay to see the differences, and then a Gold's gameplay to see the differences between all of them. Right? I thought it's very informative to go through your replays and other people's replays to see the mistakes they're doing. And what I found was pros attack less than me. I attack less than Golds. The higher up you get, the less attacks whiff and get thrown out. So my new goal of what I've lost 80 elo losing to black players, right, was to attack less. And I've been focusing so hard on trying to be able to talk and, provide you with content while we're implementing this, that I lost 80 elo, right? I'm attempting very hard. You're not going to see it because the mental struggles in my other videos, I've got it recorded, but I'm not uploading it because the mental strain is very hard. Of me, just because when I'm recording and talking, I go into autopilot, and autopilot me attacks a lot, right? And I'm trying to talk and stay in a mode where I'm attempting to attack only when I know it will hit the opponent, or there's high likelihood it will hit the opponent. And I lost a bunch of ranks, so you guys better subscribe. You guys better sub for what I've done. If you learn anything from this video, attack less, whiff less, right? Don't throw out random moves. This doesn't mean being less, attacking less. You might, you have to play more passive. No. You play the same amount of aggressive. You can play the same amount of aggression and get away with this, right? I'm not being passive by any word, regard of the word. I am just whiffing less. And it has led me, after losing that 80 elo, right? I won 2 games in a row. I dropped to 1880 from 2k, so I lost 120 elo. And then I'm climbing back up now. I haven't lost since, and I think I've got it down. Just simply attack less. By the way, I'm 2300. I'm not a plat. I just can't be bothered to grind at the beginning of the season. I'm going to be honest. I hate the beginning of the season because one game you play against a plat, and the next game you play against a semi-pro. And I find that shift unbearable for my brain. So this is one of the guys I lost to. I was 5-0 and I lost to him recently. We're going to see if it takes into effect. So the goal here is to attack less and whiff less. Only attack when you know and you can confirm you're going to punish them for something or you're going to hit them, right? Don't just throw out random attack. And you'll see it here. I'll whiff, hopefully, in theory, very little this game, right? Only weed riffs. Read riffs like that. That doesn't really count, okay? Because it's almost 100% safe. But you'll see, after losing to this guy, right? And now he can't touch me. Now I've got this implemented. I promise you, think about every attack you throw. It will be scrutinizing. You'll lose elo at the beginning, but then you'll enter a state where you don't whiff. Right there, I did it again. That dare, realistically, is not gonna connect, right? But I threw it out of panic, and I'm trying my hardest to stop doing that, okay? Every move I'm throwing has a purpose and a good use. That was meant to be an unlight. And that is what you really want to do, because a lot of people just throw out moves like, please hit, please hit, please hit. But if you actually think about it, you can really roll your opponent, right? If they're not paying attention, you can just do what I'm doing now, where I've got such a lead, and I can feel him getting angry that he can't really find any big openings on me, because a lot of it will come. Same with dodging. This applies to dodging as well. Pros use their dodge way more effectively. They wouldn't just randomly dodge for no reason. I do a lot of time. I just randomly just dodge, right, to get away from their hit, but they're not even attempting to hit me. So we're gonna go up here. And this guy, you'll see him do it a lot. He's just gonna randomly kind of attack, right? He's just gonna see that dare was never gonna hit me. Yeah, see, and then this is a really good demonstration actually, considering I just lost to this guy trying to get this perfected, right? You did that, and you kind of run away with the game because you don't leave them with an opening to punish you. And it's not a good example because we're going to be playing a lot of people I'm better than. But that was really good because he was just mashing attacks and we were getting the good solid punishes in for him. Now, I've never played this guy, right? So I don't know what his playstyle is going to be like. But he's running the 7 defense, 7 speed.
3, 2,
Val, right?
1, brawl.
So, we're going to stick to what you're doing before. We're going to keep it cool. We're not going to throw out random moves. Every move's going to have a purpose, right? And if you're not subbed, please sub. If you learn anything, please sub. If you're not following my Twitter, follow my Twitter. Okay. Okay. While plugging, my brain turned off. So that dare, obviously, could have hit. High chance it was going to hit. And I'm going to try and keep every move to a high, other than width of reads. Because it's a read, right? You can't get every read. Unless you're a god, you know? Unless, you know, somehow you can see into the future. Or they're just bad at the game and dodging from direction. So, right here, I'm trying to keep every move down. Almost. I'm trying to keep every move nice and safe. And winning the game is not the most important thing here, right? The most important thing is improving as a player. I may lose trying to do this strat, and I may have beaten this guy just spamming attacks and not doing it. But the higher up you get, the more you're going to get punished for overextending. And it's very clear. When you watch, okay, if you guys watch showcase matches, when they showcase a pro, the guy, the non-pro, who's just like the viewer, will, okay, throw an attack, and they'll get punished hard for it, yeah? For overextending. And you don't get to see it that much because no pros really overextend too hard, right? Because obviously they're better at punishing. And the higher you get, because I played against when I play against like a very high level player, I won't get a big opportunity to punish them, okay? And they'll be punishing me left, right, and center. Because I, as a player as well, overextend a lot. And that GCD light, as an example, there was no reason. I'm in autopilot, right? Because I'm talking. There was no reason that GCD light should have ever come out. It was never going to hit. It was too risky. Overextending for no reason. We'll see him do it in a second. That dare, there's no reason for it, right? And that ground pound it seemed like overextending, but I saw he really liked to sit on that wall for a few jumps before coming up. So I thought that I might be able to catch him. Recovery, like, if you actually analyze this game and see... And not overextending doesn't mean not being aggressive. You can still approach them, just don't overextend. Don't throw unnecessary moves that won't hit. Like that, the thing I just did. Wow, okay. Just a bit of sword action here. Okay, that connected. Blessed. And that was a misread, so I'm not going to include that. But so far, I think other than when I'm talking, I was doing quite well at not throwing pointless attacks. See, he had no dodge, that's why I did that. There we go. We secured the victory against a seemingly pretty okay player. We're going to GTO play it. I'm going to go again. But this time, right, we're going to go in with the Jiro. Now, this is the more important test, right? Because Jiro has 4 defense, right? But the high dex allows Jiro to perform combos. My hair is all up in my eyes. I can't see. The high dex allows Jiro to perform Nair Sair on side. There's a true combo, right? And he has good punish games. Like when you don't overextend. So you'll catch me on Jiro fishing for so many nairs and overextending nair, looking for the true combo because you can get like dirty damage off it. And on Jiro you'll see me fishing for D-Light because D-Light entered, right? And this game I'm going to try my hardest to keep the fishing for moves which aren't going to hit to a low. Because although it can be successful, the amount of damage you'll get punished for is a lot. Just going to say I'm going to cut here because... But we seem to be in the game. And oh my god, we have we have Luke or Lacan, the Brawl YouTuber, right? Go sub to him by the way. And we're gonna be practicing this strat against him. I was sparring him yesterday, you know, give me the cheeky emote. And let's see if we can implement against him what I've been doing more. And against Blasters is a good one because Blasters has a lot of range, so they're really good at punishing you for your mistakes. Like, very good. So, having less mistakes is the most necessary thing. There we go. We're keeping it to a... We're keeping the whiff attack to a minimum. Now I can pick up sword. This is going to be very good on sword. So, that was just the wrong way around. Simple. It was the right thing to do. Right idea. As long as you guys are having the right ideas, the missed inputs will stop coming as you play the game. Or the attacking the wrong way, or using the wrong move. As long as you're thinking correctly, that's the important thing. Because your fingers will catch up with your brain, but your brain won't catch up with your fingers. Right? Or thumb, if you're playing on controller. Okay, that Enlight should have connected. So, see, I'm trying not to throw out a bunch of unnecessary moves, but I'm still putting the same amount of pressure on him. I'm still aggroing him the same amount. And I have a losing record, so if I start to go into survivor mode, especially against someone I spar all the time, bit of a rivalry, another black content creator. Ooh. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, okay. There we go. That was a really good example of underextending. Me, like old me, before I'm attempting to do this, would have just gone all in and like gone for the kill. But I was like, oh, I'm not going to attack. I don't want to attack unnecessarily. But it was necessary. So there's a fine line between overextending and underextending. And I'm going to aim to hit that peak, hit that little middle ground, and gain a bunch of elo. Because every time I play against a good player, they're always like, oh my god, you overextend so much, right? And I'll catch them with things that a lot of people don't go for because I'm overextending. And I thought like, oh, overextending can't be that bad until I got demolished in ranked. Like, he punished everything I did. So then I was like, okay, I need to get better. So I went to the pro sets and was like, pros attack a lot less than I do. No. That recovery, that was stupid. I used my option too early. Oh. And attacking unnecessary is differently to baiting. That down sig that I didn't know, like I didn't really think it was going to land, but I knew that he wasn't in the right space to punish it. Okay. There we go. We got him. And now we're going to try and keep the lead. Okay, so I'm trying to only throw out moves here that that I think will land, and I think these are all gonna land. That there again, that is just something I do, and it is very bad because I'll get punished if I did that against a really good player. Oh, thought I could jump the weapon. Oh no. No. Oh, I messed it up, guys. I messed it up. I threw the SIG. I thought he was going to dash in so I could punish him with a SIG. And every so often it is, like, if you're in a situation where the reward and the risk are kind of equal, if it's high risk but very high reward, then go for it, you know? Throw that random signature that might connect and win you the game. Because being too conservative can... There we go. We win the game. And we even out the record. We're going to end it on a high note there. You know, we've won, I think, all of our games, if not most of our games. He can't see game chat because he's on console. But I will see you guys later. Tell me what you want to cover next. Tell me if you want me to go through any other tips that I have or things that I find. And please subscribe if you're here. You know, 14.5 minutes in, you might as well. I'm trying to hit that 15k. Honestly, I'm trying to hit 30k by my birthday, which is in June, but that's not going to happen. So we're aiming for 20k, right? The dream was 30k, but I think 20k is the reality. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.